2026 Minnesota DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 9 40 questions and complete answers. Question 1. A driver making eye contact with you. Option A means that they see you. Option B will never happen. Option C does not mean that they will properly yield to you. Option D guarantees that they will properly yield to you. The correct answer is option C. Does not mean that they will properly yield to you. Explanation. You should never count on eye contact to guarantee that a driver will yield to you. It is not uncommon for drivers to look directly at a motorcyclist but fail to consciously notice them. Question 2. All of the following will lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, except Option A. Remaining alert. Option B. Identifying hazards and prioritizing risks. Option C. Riding without a headlight. Option D. Maintaining a space cushion. The correct answer is option C. Riding without a headlight. Explanation. To reduce your risk of being involved in a crash, you should remain alert and ready to react to any hazard, identify hazards and decide the order in which you need to address the hazards. Always use your headlight to make yourself more visible and maintain an adequate space cushion around your motorcycle at all times. Question 3. Studies show that most crash-involved riders, Option A, underbrake the front tire and overbrake the rear tire. Option B, overbrake the front tire and underbrake the rear tire. Option C, only use the front brake. Option D, only use the rear brake. The correct answer is option A. Underbrake the front tire and overbrake the rear tire. Explanation. Most riders involved in crashes underbrake the front tire and overbrake the rear. Question 4. More than half of all crashes Option A. Involve riders who have operated their motorcycles for less than 6 months. Option B. Are caused by faulty ignition systems. Option C. Occur because of distractions caused by passengers. Option D. Happen at night. The correct answer is option A. Involve riders who have operated their motorcycles for less than 6 months. Explanation. Always be very careful when riding a motorcycle that is new to you. In most motorcycle crashes, the operator had less than 6 months of experience on the bike that they were riding. Question 5. Intersections are usually, Option A, safe since there is so much traffic there. Option B, a dangerous spot for riders. Option C, difficult to figure out. Option D, safer than the open road. The correct answer is option B, a dangerous spot for riders. Explanation. Intersections can be dangerous because they present the greatest degree of potential conflict between motorcyclists and other drivers. Question 6. How do headache, cold, and hay fever medications usually affect your body? Option A. They make you drowsy. Option B. They make you more alert. Option C. They make you hungry. Option D. They make you unable to concentrate. The correct answer is option A. They make you drowsy. Explanation. Most drugs taken to ease headaches, colds, hay fever, allergies, or nerves can make the consumer drowsy and may impair their ability to ride safely. When taking a medication, it is important for a rider to know how the drug affects their body before riding. Question 7. Of the following, which clothing item will not reduce injuries in a crash? Option A, heavy shoes. Option B, full-length pants. Option C, shorts. Option D, full-fingered gloves. The correct answer is option C, shorts. Explanation. To reduce the risk of injury, riders should wear a helmet, eye protection, heavy shoes or boots, full-length pants, a jacket, and full-fingered gloves. Clothing should be made of durable materials to best protect the wearer. Question 8. Making eye contact with another driver. Option A indicates that the driver sees you. Option B doesn't mean that the driver will properly yield to you. Option C guarantees that the other driver will properly yield to you. Option D may make the driver mad. The correct answer is option B. Doesn't mean that the driver will properly yield to you. Explanation. Never rely on eye contact as an assurance that a driver will properly yield to you. It is common for drivers to look directly at motorcyclists and still fail to notice them. Question 9. Riding directly alongside another vehicle is discouraged because of Option A. You may have a difficult time getting to a highway exit. Option B. You may be in the other vehicle's blind spot. Option C. You may block the driver's view. Option D. It prevents other drivers from passing both of you. The correct answer is option B. You may be in the other vehicle's blind spot. Explanation. Riding alongside another vehicle is dangerous because you could be riding in the vehicle's blind spot. The driver may enter your lane without warning if they can't see you. The vehicle will also block your route of escape if a hazard arises. Question 10. It is a good idea to wear reflective clothing. Option A. At night. Option B. During the day. Option C. At dusk. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Wearing reflective and brightly colored clothing is always a good idea when riding a motorcycle. Crashes occur in broad daylight and at night, so it is best to wear highly visible clothing at any time of day. Question 11. To reduce your reaction time, you should Option A. Ride under the speed limit. Option B. Cover the clutch and brakes. Option C. Shift into neutral when slowing. Option D. Accelerate before turning. The correct answer is option B. Cover the clutch and brakes. Explanation. When approaching a potentially dangerous area, such as an intersection, you should cover the clutch lever and both brakes in order to reduce the amount of time you will need to react to any hazards. Question 12. If you are riding in the right side of your lane while following a car, option A. You are likely riding in the best position to be seen. Option B. You may not be seen unless the driver uses their side mirror. Option C. The driver will most likely assume you are there. Option D. You are discouraging other drivers from sharing your lane. The correct answer is option B. You may not be seen unless the driver uses their side mirror. Explanation. When riding behind a passenger vehicle, it is usually best to ride in the center of the lane so you will be visible in the driver's rearview mirror. Most drivers check their rearview mirrors much more often than their side mirrors, so this lane position will increase your chances of being seen. Question 13. When using a motorcycle with which you are unfamiliar, you should Option A. Test the seat to make sure it is comfortable. Option B. Assume the motorcycle is in good riding condition. Option C. Work the throttle, clutch, and brakes a few times before riding. Option D. Ride as you usually do since most bikes are similar. The correct answer is option C. Work the throttle, clutch, and brakes a few times before riding. Explanation. Since all motorcycles are somewhat different, you should be very careful when using one that is new to you. Familiarize yourself with the motorcycle before setting off. Learn the gear pattern before riding by working the throttle, clutch, and brakes a few times. Question 14. Switching to a lower gear is also known as Option A. Engine braking. Option B. Acceleration. Option C. Upshifting. Option D. Coasting. The correct answer is option A. Engine braking. Explanation. Shifting to a lower gear causes an effect similar to using the brakes. For this reason, downshifting is also known as engine braking. Question 15. Normally, you should maintain a following distance of Option A. 1 second. Option B. 2 seconds. Option C. 3 seconds. Option D. 4 seconds. The correct answer is option B. 2 seconds. Explanation. Under normal conditions, you should allow at least 2 seconds of distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you. Increase your following distance anytime conditions are less than ideal. Question 16. When riding a motorcycle, you should Option A. Always avoid the left portion of a lane. Option B. Always avoid the right portion of a lane. Option C. Always avoid the center portion of a lane. Option D. Use whichever portion of the lane is safest. correct answer is option D. Use whichever portion of the lane is safest. Explanation. There is no single lane position that you always need to avoid. Adjust your position in response to changing conditions on the road. Question 17. An advantage to keeping a cushion of space between your motorcycle and other vehicles is that option A. You can pass danger more quickly. Option B. You will have a more narrow view of the road so you can stay focused. Option C. You will have more time to react to the movements of others. Option D. You can more easily follow the path of the next vehicle. The correct answer is option C. You will have more time to react to the movements of others. Explanation. Maintaining a cushion of space between your motorcycle and other vehicles on the road will give you a clearer view of any emerging hazards, more time to react to hazards, and more space to maneuver around them. Question 18. A shatter-resistant face shield. Option A can protect a rider's face in a crash. Option B is only useful in protecting riders from dirt. Option C does not offer as much protection as goggles. Option D should not be used with a helmet. The correct answer is option A. Can protect a rider's face in a crash. Explanation. A plastic, shatter-resistant face shield can provide protection for your entire face in the event of a crash. Goggles can protect your eyes, but not the rest of your face. A face shield also provides routine protection from dirt, dust, insects, rain, and pebbles. Question 19. When choosing a helmet, you will get the most protection by using a helmet that Option A fits loosely. Option B meets US DOT standards. Option C has survived a previous crash. Option D provides hearing protection. The correct answer is option B. Meets US DOT standards. Explanation. To ensure that you are getting as much protection as possible, choose a helmet that meets US Department of Transportation DOT and state standards. Helmets should fit snugly all the way around. Question 20. If you are riding when it starts to rain, it is a good idea to Option A. Ride down the center of the lane. Option B. Increase your speed. Option C. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. Option D. Pull onto the shoulder of the road. The correct answer is option C. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars. Explanation. Because of the presence of oil deposits, the center strip of a lane can be hazardous when wet. When rain starts to fall, it is best to ride in the tire tracks left by cars. It is advisable to reduce your speed on wet surfaces. Question 21. When exiting a highway while riding in a group, which riding formation should be used? Option A. Staggered. Option B. Single file. Option C. Paired up. Option D. Riding 3 across a lane. The correct answer is option B. Single file. Explanation. While a staggered formation is usually best for group riding, a group should switch into a single file formation when taking curves, turning, or entering or exiting a highway. Question 22. When operating a motorcycle, Option A. You do not need to carry your license with you. Option B. You must carry your license with you. Option C. Your license must be affixed to your helmet. Option D. Your license must be affixed to your right arm. The correct answer is option B. You must carry your license with you. Explanation. You must carry your valid driver license with the appropriate license endorsement any time you ride a motorcycle on public roads. If you have a learner's permit, you must carry the permit with you during every ride as well. Question 23. Generally, the body eliminates 1 alcoholic drink per hour. If a person consumed 8 alcoholic drinks 4 hours ago, how many drinks likely remain in their body? Option A, 2. Option B, 3. Option C, 4. Option D, 5. The correct answer is option C, 4. Explanation. The minimum number of drinks left in a person's system can be estimated by subtracting the number of hours since the last drink from the total number of drinks consumed. In this case, the alcohol content of about 4 drinks would remain. Question 24. When changing lanes, riders should: Option A. Rely only on their mirrors to identify other vehicles. Option B. Turn their head to look for traffic behind them. Option C. Not worry about other traffic. Option D. Slam on the brakes to allow any vehicles in their blind spot to pass. The correct answer is option B. Turn their head to look for traffic behind them. Explanation. A motorcycle has blind spots just like any other vehicle. A rider must always turn their head to check for traffic before changing lanes. Question 25. If you are not traveling slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear, what could happen? Option A. Your motorcycle may lurch and the rear tire may skid. Option B. The horn may go off. Option C. Your motorcycle may lurch and the front tire may skid. Option D. Your motorcycle may lurch and a warning light will go on. The correct answer is option A. Your motorcycle may lurch and the rear tire may skid. Explanation. If you are not riding slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear, your motorcycle may lurch and the rear tire may skid, causing you to lose control of your motorcycle. Be sure that you are moving slowly enough before shifting into a lower gear. Question 26. Where is the rear brake pedal usually located? Option A. On the left-hand grip. Option B. On the right-hand grip. Option C. Near the left footrest. Option D. Near the right footrest. The correct answer is option D. Near the right footrest. Explanation. The rear brake of a motorcycle is usually controlled by a pedal near the right footrest. Question 27. If your front wheel begins to skid, you should: Option A. Keep the front brake engaged and ride out the skid. Option B. Keep the front brake engaged and release the rear brake. Option C. Immediately release and re-engage the front brake. Option D. Release the front brake and increase the pressure on the rear brake. The correct answer is option C. Immediately release and re-engage the front brake. Explanation. If your front wheel locks while braking, you should release the front brake immediately and completely before reapplying it smoothly. Question 28. Release the front brake and increase the pressure on the rear brake. Option A. Should only be used when you need to stop quickly. Option B. Should be used only under slippery conditions. Option C. Is not as effective as the rear brake. Option D. Is safe to use if used properly. The correct answer is option D. Is safe to use if used properly. Explanation. Always use both brakes anytime you slow or stop. It is safe to use the front brake, which is more powerful than the rear brake, as long as you use it properly. Question 29. How can you regain control if your rear tire locks up? Option A. Release the rear brake. Option B. Continue using the rear brake. Option C. Swerve the bike in the direction with the fewest hazards. Option D. With the brake engaged, try to accelerate. The correct answer is option A. Release the rear brake. Explanation. To regain control of a locked rear wheel, the brake must be released. However, if you accidentally lock the rear brake on a good traction surface, you can keep it locked until you have completely stopped. Question 30. A face shield should: Option A. Allow a clear view to both sides. Option B. Prevent air from passing through it. Option C. Be tight enough to prevent glasses from fitting underneath it. Option D. Should not fasten too tightly. The correct answer is option A. Allow a clear view to both sides. Explanation. To be effective, a face shield must be free of scratches, be resistant to penetration, allow clear views to both sides, fasten securely, permit air to pass through, and permit enough room for eyeglasses or sunglasses, if needed. Question 31. Clothing made of which type of material can offer the best protection to motorcyclists? Option A. Leather. Option B. Wool. Option C. Polyester. Option D. Silk. The correct answer is option A. Leather. Explanation. Leather garments can provide the greatest level of protection to motorcyclists. It is important to wear clothing that covers your legs and arms entirely when riding a motorcycle. Question 32. To best control a motorcycle, a rider should: Option A, sit with their arms fully extended. Option B, use their arms to hold their body up. Option C, keep their knees away from the gas tank. Option D, keep their feet firmly on the footrests. The correct answer is option D. Keep their feet firmly on the footrests. Explanation. When riding, sit so that you can use your arms to control the motorcycle rather than to hold yourself up. Your arms should be slightly bent when you hold the hand grips. To help maintain your balance, keep your knees against the gas tank and your feet firmly on the footrests. Question 33. What does this hand signal mean? Option A, slow stop. Option B, left turn. Option C, right turn. Option D, backing up. The correct answer is option A, slow or stop. Explanation. Instead of or in addition to mechanical turn signals, operators may use hand signals to indicate turns or stops. If an operator's left arm is bent at the elbow and pointing downward, it means the operator plans to slow down or stop. Question 34. Successful motorcyclists know they are safest when they are: Option A, seen by other motorists. Option B, faster than other vehicles. Option C, on the side of the road. Option D, in the left side of the lane. The correct answer is option A, seen by other motorists. Explanation. Successful motorcyclists know that they are safest when they are clearly seen by other road users. Use your headlight, brake light, signals, and lane position to maximize your visibility. Question 35. Which of the following is true? Option A, the front and rear brakes provide equal braking power. Option B, the front brake provides more braking power than the rear brake. Option C, the rear brake provides more braking power than the front brake. Option D, only the front brake should be used when braking. The correct answer is option B. The front brake provides more braking power than the rear brake. Explanation. The front brake of a motorcycle is more powerful than the rear one, providing at least 70% of the total stopping power. Always use both brakes anytime you slow or stop. Question 36. If the front wheel locks, you should: Option A, continue to hold the brake and the skid should end. Option B, release the front brake and not use the front brake. Option C, release the front brake and then quickly squeeze the front brake. Option D, release the front brake immediately and reapply the front brake smoothly. The correct answer is option D. Release the front brake immediately and reapply the front brake smoothly. Explanation. If your front wheel locks, immediately and completely release the front brake. Reapply the brake smoothly. Question 37. Common drugs, such as cold tablets, Option A, can affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Option B, usually won't affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Option C, pose no risk to a rider's operating abilities. Option D, are always acceptable to take before riding because they are sold over the counter. The correct answer is option A. Can affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Explanation. Almost all drugs, including over-the-counter medications, have the potential to impact the abilities you need to ride safely. Make sure you understand the side effects of any drug before combining it with riding. Question 38. How can you discourage another vehicle from sharing your lane? Option A, ride in the middle of your lane. Option B, ride in the left portion of your lane. Option C, ride in the right portion of your lane. Option D, swerve from side to side in your lane. The correct answer is option A, ride in the middle of your lane. Explanation. To discourage automobile drivers from trying to share your lane, ride in the center portion of the lane. Question 39. During your pre-ride inspection, you should check all of the following except the Option A, fluids. Option B, headlight and taillight. Option C, turn signals. Option D, reflectors. The correct answer is option D, reflectors. Explanation. Before setting off on any ride, you should do a thorough check of your motorcycle. Inspect the tires, oil and fluid levels, headlight, tail light, turn signals, brake light, clutch and throttle, mirrors, brakes, and horn. Question 40. To increase your visibility, you should: Option A, turn off your headlight during the day. Option B, wear dark clothes. Option C, keep your headlight on at all times. Option D, ride in the right portion of the lane. The correct answer is option C. Keep your headlight on at all times. Explanation. Strategies for making yourself more visible include wearing brightly colored and reflective clothing, keeping your headlight on at all times, and varying your lane position as conditions demand.